Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky, and this is coming to you from my home here in Cave Junction, Oregon. Today is Christmas Day, and I should like to share with you a message not only to my family, but to you, the rest of the world. It begins with a statement made by my cousin Joanne on Facebook, where she wrote, "Merry Christmas to all my family and friends. Remember to keep Christ in this Christmas. Love you all." My response to Joanne was thus: Joanne, this is being said with the utmost of love and respect, and I hope that you and others in the family receive it as such. You and I are members of the same family, yet just we two live in vastly different dimensions of consciousness. One can ask, how is that possible? It is the question of the ages, for such divergence of consciousness is learned by spiritual openness, not religious conditioning. I have been ostracized, and in essence exiled and excommunicated in this lifetime by the family for that difference in consciousness. I faced the same religious conditioning as the rest of the family members, yet I saw the scam, the illusion, at a very early age. It has never left me. It is that which accounts for the difference in our consciousness, which is not acceptable by the collective, conditioned, Catholic consciousness of the family. The man Jesus of Nazareth stated that a prophet is not known, that is recognized by his family and friends, due to familiarity. The word prophet, in the meaning used, is the same as a Christ is not recognized by his family and friends. For Christ consciousness is holistic, capable of direct perception of truth. The civilized world that we live in is a world based in intellectual thought, based in concepts, graven images, beliefs, etc. All thought is based in satanic, that is dualistic, opposing, illusory conceptualization. It is partial in nature and incapable of grasping the whole, even while it pretends to do so through blind belief. That is the satanic, divisive nature, which allows for a world divided by satanic belief. Divine awareness, direct perception of truth, is the whole, the holistic, the holy state of Christ consciousness. It is based in non-dualism. Simply stated, non-dualism is truth, whereas dualism is satanic illusion. Simple, yet only Christs are able to see and live life non-dualistically via the direct perception of truth. Did not Jesus of Nazareth also state that he was truth, life, and the way? Can you look at these words and see that each reflect the non-duality of truth and cannot be grasped by speculation, theory, and belief? Can you not see that the basis of the statement, "I am that I am," is truth itself, fallen men believe, Christ, simple men and women of truth, see. You and I are of the same family, yet such divergence of consciousness is the reason I am no longer accepted as a family member, despite all the platitudes and illusions which capture the family tongue at this time of the year. The plain and simple fact is that all men who filter life through their satanically conditioned filters of intellect live in the dualistic opposing realm of hell, bar none. They live ignorantly of their true spiritual estate, and are enslaved by satanic, remote mind controllers via the means of religion, government, and media. Their life is a life of bass-ackwards, a life of confusion, of contradiction. Contradiction itself is what is known as original sin, yet no Christian is allowed to see that for themselves. They are left with the feeding of myths, superstitions, and satanic deceptions over a lifetime, over which they prostrate themselves in worship. It is a true formula for engendering mass insanity, is it not? Look at what is happening at the present time in our country and in our world. People are stopped at airports, and soon to be on the streets and roadblocks, with peremptory bodily assaults. In the name of freedom, many have lost their ability to support themselves. They have lost their jobs. They have lost their homes. Their money has been debased. Their property has been stripped away from them. Their kids have been taken away from them by the system, by the bureaucracy, because black-robed, satanic-driven men say so. Their liberty has been challenged, their freedom lost. Yet a population of blind, believing, steadily, satanically ruled slaves allow it to continue. People have lost their spiritual rudder. They have been set adrift in the sea of hell. They are powerless to deal with the life forces which are directed upon them by satanic manipulators, be it from the government or from the pulpit. I have personally shown the world how to stand up to these satanic minions, not unlike Jesus did to the sons of Satan in his time. Anita, my wife of 49 years, met her death because of the pressures which were exerted upon her by the Oregon and Josephine County government and courts. Her life was shortened, killed by the corporate Oregon government. These are real sacrifices, not merely mumbo-jumbo that is uttered by scared blind believers. Yet the blind and the living dead continue to be led by the blind to their detriment. Joanne, may I suggest to you that, and to the other family members, that you cue into my YouTube video list at arkenterprises.com facebook.com/list, with particular attention to the videos Journey Beyond Thought, A Letter to Stupid American Sheeple, and Ron Paul or Newt Gingrich and their continued enslavement of civilized man. Then perhaps you and the rest of the family can determine whether I am just blowing smoke. There's nothing worse than dying at the end of this lifetime more ignorant than when you came into this life.